battle, woman they underestimated. The wind screamed across the cliffs as the last of the challengers stepped back from the ice pool, shivering and defeated. Too cold, one muttered. Too long, said another. It was a challenge designed to break people, 3 minutes in the ice bath, followed by 5 minutes of high-intensity sparring. Not just to test the body, but to shatter the spirit. Most didn't even make it out of the water. The few who did were too numb to lift their arms afterward. And yet, one remained. Her name was Alina. She had barely spoken since arriving at the remote mountain training compound, just signed her form, bowed silently, and trained with quiet, clockwork discipline. Her movements were controlled, methodical, more meditation than martial art. No one paid her much attention. Until now. You sure? One of the trainers asked, half concerned, half incredulous. This isn't a symbolic test. We've already sent 2 people to the clinic. Alina nodded once. No bravado, no smile. Just ready. The spectators gathered around the ice bath, a natural pool carved from glacial runoff and rimmed with jagged stone. The cold was so intense it clawed at your bones before you even touched the water. She stepped in. There was no gasp, no shudder, just breath. In, out, like she belonged to the ice. The timer began. 1 minute. The crowd waited for the tremble, the flinch, the wince, but Alina didn't blink. Her spine stayed straight, her breath steady. 2 minutes. A few people whispered. Is she in shock? Is she okay? 3 minutes. The timer beeped. Alina rose like a glacier from the deep, slow, silent, inevitable. Then came the second part. They sent in one of their elite sparring coaches, a tall, scarred, ex-Special Forces fighter named Marek. He was built like a tank and wore his black belt like a trophy. Let's keep this safe, he said, half smiling. Tap out when it's too much. The match began, and in 5 seconds he was on the ground. The crowd didn't even understand what had happened. One moment, Alina was still. The next, she had slipped inside his guard and struck his solar plexus with such precision it stole the breath from his body. He crumpled, stunned, dug, gasping for air like a drowning man. He stood, eyes hardening. Angry now. The second round began, and it was over in 3 moves. She caught his leg mid-kick, twisted, and swept his stance out from under him. He hit the mat with a thud that echoed through the training hall. The third time, he didn't get up. Not right away. The room was frozen, silent, stunned. She bowed. Someone finally spoke. Where did she train? Another murmured. Who is she? Only the head instructor knew. Alina Soroka, he said. Former national team. Disappeared after her sister died in a tournament accident. Said she'd never fight for points again. One of the students swallowed hard. So why is she here? The instructor looked at the shattered coach still struggling to stand. She's not here to fight, he said. She's here to remember. Alina dried her hands. The cold hadn't touched her. The fight hadn't shaken her. But behind her calm eyes lived something ancient, something deep.